He's reaching about 10 million Americans, blacks, Hispanics, evangelicals. Massachusetts, one of the most liberal states in the union. He is sweeping the nation. You're going to get a false impression of what's happening over here. I just realized, listening to your last guest, because it is about 10 million people against 500 people. But that 500 are all of our elected Republicans and, GOP or Republican strategists, consultants, lobbyists. They're the ones who are going crazy. What Trump has done, and the reason he's done this is the two parties, both of them have been forcing their candidates to take suicidal positions. You can't choose a la carte and take the popular position on every issue. If you want to go with the Republicans because you want lower taxes, well, then you have to, commit yourself to a lot of wars in the Middle East. If you want the Democrats because they'll take care of the poorest people, then you have to commit yourself to losing wars in the Middle East or, abortion on demand. Trump comes along and mostly on immigration. It mostly has to do with building the wall and American sovereignty and taking care of the people who already live here. But beyond that,
so he appeals to racism,
just issue by issue, he's taking the most popular position.
I mean, just to put it bluntly, he appeals to a theme of racism in America, doesn't he? People who don't like Mexicans, people who don't like Muslims. That's all pretty straightforward looking at it from the outside.
No, he doesn't. He won a majority of the Hispanic vote. He's winning huge numbers of the black vote for Republicans. I mean,
the numbers on that are a bit dodgy.
For the Democrats. And he's winning huge numbers of Muslims. But I'm sorry, can we ever talk about the white American vote or the white and black American vote? That is the traditional America. For 200 years, it hasn't been a multiracial society. America has been a biracial society. The recent immigrants, they're voting overwhelmingly for the Democrats, but luckily, as I suspected, they came to America. They want to live in the America that they immigrated to. They don't want to turn America into Mexico. And the way things are going, that is what it's going to be, which is part of the reason.
Do you have enough sort of angry white people to take him to the White House?
They're not angry.
He can get the nomination, but he's then got to take on Hillary Clinton.
He's going to crush Hillary Clinton. Mark my words. We've been hearing for 7 months how Trump it's a summer fling. He's not going to win a single primary, over and over again from the other people I am sure you're interviewing. He's going no place. He'll never be the nominee. He is doing far better than Mitt Romney did in 2012. He is doing 1,000,000 times better than John McCain did in 2008. He's doing comparable to what Obama was doing, except I think even better than that when he ran against Hillary Clinton. These are stunning numbers he's getting, and the demographics he's getting are stunning. He is winning across the board. It is not just, angry white men. This is just a way to insult the American people.
But look,
my friends are...
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I mean, do you really know exactly what he stands for and everything? So take abortion.
Yes.
I mean, he says he is anti-abortion, but he says Planned Parenthood has done great things for millions of women. Do you agree with him on that?
Yes. Yes.
That they were right to help all those women.
This is what I mean about not being constrained by donors and lobbyists and consultants. He can say something that is perfectly common sense like that. Look, I'm pro-life.
But that's not common sense. That's contradictory.
No, it isn't. He said that Planned Parenthood has done wonderful things for millions of women. He's talked to women. They do cervical cancer screening. They do breast cancer screening. They help with birth control. But he is against abortion. And as long as they keep performing abortions, he will not allow them, or at least will veto their being federally funded.
Fine.
It makes perfect sense.
Take the Middle East then. I mean, he has said on one day he'd leave the Middle East to Russia. And then on the other day, he wants American policy to become sort of officially a war criminal by bombing the families and children of IS fighters, and to fight IS even more strongly. So which is it? I mean, does he want to go to war in the Middle East or leave it to the Russians?
That's not going to war. That's bombing the S out of them. And I think that is a vastly, massively, both liberal and conservatives are done with war. We've had enough with war. This is how, the Bolsheviks threw out the Kerensky government. We are sick of war in this country, and the Republican Party is tied to, no, we have to keep fighting wars in the Middle East. Marco Rubio wants to start about 3 separate wars. No, we're done for now. Could we take care of America for for a while. Now, yeah, okay, you can bomb our enemies, good, have at it. But no ground troops. Have you listened to Marco Rubio? The rest of the Republican field is insane, and they are not where the American people are. And Donald Trump is.
And Coulter, thank you very much for joining us.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.